Welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Huskies and the Baltimore Orioles. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. David Ogle, the D.C. native, will be on the mound to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
So now into the box is Tim Monk. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting second, the right fielder, Tate Hammond.
In now, Tate Hammond. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1-0. Monk on at first, nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
No strike.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Sandy Schmidt.
Ready now is Sandy Schmidt, trying to get him started again following the double play. First offering on its way.
Ball, no. Playing 11.
The 1-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Agustin Ramirez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Elmo Bauer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ball.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw, not in time. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. To the plate now, Vaughn Tremaine, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
This is popped up. Perkins in foul ground, and this is going to be a foul ball. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on
the first baseman. Ted Barron.
Into the box, Ted Barron, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And it's fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The third baseman, Ryan.
So now here is Ryan Mejia looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And that misses, ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Comes set, the 0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Orioles strand a couple. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ernest Gomez.
Ernest Gomez.
Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. One and one.
Playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now here it comes. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Here comes the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
That is good. The catcher, Fred Bernstein.
So stepping in is Fred Bernstein. First pitch on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Gary Barber. First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two. Outfielders heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Stepping in now, Chris Fuentes. Lays off 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Here it is. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Malone is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More coming up from Baltimore after this. Bottom of the inning now. And next to hit is the catcher, Kerry Tejada.
The catcher, Kerry Tejada.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Sammy Lawler is on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Next up, Sammy Lawler. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Tejada aboard here at first with nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Jason Malone. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Batting ninth.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Elmo Bauer. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
You know, D-Row, you've been a pretty productive player when you can collect 500 runs batted in your career. With that base hit right there, that's RBI number 500.
Yeah, it's a testament not only to this guy's talent, but his work ethic. The ability to stay healthy, stay on the field, and be productive. 500 RBIs is a lot of runs batted in.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So the next to bat will be Ted Barron. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Baltimore's out in front, 2-0. Stepping up is Charles Perkins. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
At the plate, Dominique Casilla. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Perkins leads off second with nobody out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Jim Monk.
In now, Tim Monk, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He singled to open up the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So now to the plate, Tate Hammond. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. That misses 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Ready with the 3-1. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for route number 2. Now it'll be Sandy Schmidt. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Schmidt.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. All even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Brian Mejia. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Stepping in once again is Geraldo Cortez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cortez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Bounce to first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now
and stepping in, Carey Tejada worked a walk his first time up. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
No.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Orioles lead. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Ernest Gomez. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, as we are all knotted up at 2.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Fred Bernstein, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit in the air to right field. Manley moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now to bat, Gary Barber. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box, Chris Fuentes. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Old strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2. And now Charles Perkins, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
Dominique Casilla is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 offering. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local station. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth.
Orioles,
digging in is the outfielder, Sammy Lawler. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Mm, 2-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Up next for the Orioles.
So now to the plate, Jason Malone. He doubled his last time up. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch. Marshall
Manley will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Casilla is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Tim Monk. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next, here is Tate Hammond. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next to hit, Sandy Schmidt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Lane 11, 1-1.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the 5th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Elmo Bauer singled in his last at bat.
The second baseman.
And that one yanked just foul.
Bauer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gomez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now
the plate now is the designated hitter, Vaughn Tremaine. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Called a strike on the outer half. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hammond is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out. At the plate now is Ted Barron, grounded out in his last at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knob.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Barron is off of first with 2 away. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ernest Gomez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again. That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Got to believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's going to have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Fred Bernstein, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's right there, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Gary Barber. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First offering.
Ball. 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Right side, but it's well foul. Again, a 1-2. This one's flared toward left center. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, with that base hit, Debro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
At the plate, Chris Fuentes, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Pitch out.
Ball.
Nothing doing.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-1 home.
Ball.
Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Charles Perkins, and he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Ready now for Baltimore.
Leading off
Geraldo
for the
Cortez.
Orioles,
He bounced out last time up.
Geraldo Cortez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Next, it'll be Kerry Tejada. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Tejada.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now here is Sammy Lawler.
The center fielder, Sammy Lawler.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Fastball well outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Inside and low, 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Up next, Jason Malone struck out in his last trip to the plate. And that's up and in for ball 1. Cortez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Jose Cedeno is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 38, Jose.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Dominique Casilla. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
In now, Tim Monk, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here he comes on 2-0. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
The right fielder, number 18.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Next to stand in is Tate Hammond. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Sandy Schmidt comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate, see if they can get him to chase something.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? The 3-2 one more time. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Lawler is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So next to hit is Ernest Gomez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded.
Traditional 7th inning stretch.
In now for the O's, Marshall Manley.
He'll
start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Right fielder, Marshall
and a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
1-1 the count now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out.
Now back.
Next to dig in, Elmo Bauer. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And now the first pitch.
Yeah.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a hit. If we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. The best he can do is a no decision in this one. Vaughn Tremaine stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 1-1 home. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be Ted Barron as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. From the stretch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
To the plate now, Brian Mejia, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Tremaine on second. Barron at first. 1 gone. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 7.
In the box, Geraldo Cortez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Cortez.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1.
Your
Michael
attention,
Stokes has been summoned
now
from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 28, Michael Stokes.
Striding in is Fred Bernstein. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Fred Bernstein.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
The windup and the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to bat will be Gary Barber. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Three and 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Chris Fuentes, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. And now the first pitch.
No, that's the ball.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but this will get foul. 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Into the box, Charles Perkins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Royster is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Hank Royster.
Into the box now, Dominique Casilla. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3 balls, no strikes.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. And now in the box, Kerry Tejada. He flew out in his last debut.
The catcher, Kerry
Lamar Lucas is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First offering. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hammond moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Next up is Sammy Lawler. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The count now at 2-1. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
In there, a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Malone.
Standing in now, Jason Malone. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That evens it up, 1-1. Lucas certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, well, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
Runners on the move for second. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Strike taken, the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
The right fielder, number
and with
34.
strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Splitter, 2-2.
2-2.
3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set the payoff pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Elmo Bauer. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Your
Derek
attention, please.
Spanos comes out
Now
of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 17, Derek Spanos.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tim Monk.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next, it'll be Tate Hammond. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
The next 0-2. Liner towards second. One there. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Now batting.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
At the plate now, Sandy Schmidt. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he misses there, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Ernest Gomez. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Schmidt, the runner at first with 2 gone. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
2-1 the count. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. A 1-run game this afternoon. 3-2 the final finish. The O's jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jose Cedeno claims the win out of the pen, his first. Derek Spanos closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men.